welcome back to another video, guys. So today I've got my friend Jordan with me on his Yamaha R6 behind me, 2006, lovely bike. Unfortunately he's only with me for a few hours because he's got to attend some family stuff, but I thought I'd put the GoPros on today because I've got a complete different setup compared to last time too. So what I've done now is I've removed the GoPro from the top of my helmet and I've now got a chin mount. It's been a bit of a mess around because of the shape of my Scorpion Exo helmet, but I think I've managed to hopefully sort that issue out now. So you should be able to see my handlebars, what I'm doing, and the view now in front of me. I've got my Samsung S21 Ultra here, and I've also got my other GoPro Hero 7 Black facing me, so I can now swap the angles to show you guys, well, so now I can swap the angles to hopefully make the videos a little bit more interesting to watch. So hopefully in a bit Jordan will probably get past me and you can see his bike, or if he doesn't, when we stop I'll get some footage to add in today's video. We're not going anywhere in particular, I'm just going to take him on one of my common routes on some back roads, country roads, because he hasn't run his bike since probably about 2 months ago, I believe, maybe a bit longer, so he just wants a steady ride. Yeah, basically he just wants to make sure his bike is okay because it's just been sat in storage for quite a few months now. So as you can see, it's an absolute glorious day, blue sky, temperatures about 10 degrees, which is perfect, and the roads are lovely and dry for once because we've had non-stop rain, as you've seen in some of my other previous videos. But now we're sort of in the spring, it should start picking up. I should be able to get on this bike a lot more now and get you guys some more footage, get you guys some more hidden locations that I find, and yeah, just enjoy the bike pretty much. One thing I am going to say quickly is a massive thanks to all of the people that watched my latest 1 year review video with the Indian Scout Bobber. I've had quite a lot of positive messages back from a few of you guys, so I really appreciate your comments. I'll do my best to get some more videos similar out if that's what you guys like, mix it up a bit. Just get around this bend. So one thing you could probably see on my my dial just down here, my ABS light's on again. I think it's down to my voltage being a bit low on the bike where it's in cold storage. Normally I just turn the bike off, turn it back on, pull away, and most of the time it goes off, but sometimes it likes to creep back on. So that's why that's on, if you are wondering what that orange light is on my dial just there. Right, we're going to take the second exit, so straight over. So we're pretty much headed on the outskirts of Devizes, Wiltshire. And then we're going to turn off second exit down this way, and that's going to take us down towards a place called Horton. And then that will go towards Lacock, which has some really nice country roads, views and whatnot. It's just a nice easy route, nice and steady. I'll tell you what, it is amazing how much it lifts your mood just going out on your bike on days like this. It's just something that you've been waiting to do all week, and you just pray the weather's going to be good, and when you do capture days like this, it's just great. So when Jordan does go home later on, I think 2 of my other mates might be coming out on their bikes, maybe 3 of them. If it is all 3, one's got a Kawasaki Z900, a very nice bike, bought it brand new, and the other 2's got 2 brand new 23 model Yamaha MT-09s, again very nice bikes. I've actually test rode both of their bikes and I'm very impressed, to be honest. Just best of both worlds really, really good weekend bike if you want to just have something fun as a toy, but if you did ride it every day, it's a very safe bike to ride and it's got plenty of power. My favourite thing on the MT-09, to be honest with you guys, which I really did enjoy, was the quick shifter on it. That just made the bike for me. But yeah, using that quick shifter on the MT-09 was so fun. I just loved the way you just used the clutch for the first 2 gears, I think it was, and then you just literally keep the throttle wide open, just bang through the gears. It's just so fun. I definitely would have one of those as an everyday bike to ride to work on or whatever if I had the spare cash. But with running this bike and trying to build my Mazda RX-7 FD, it's just definitely not going to happen at the moment. And like I said in another video, I would ideally like to have an off-road bike one day as well as a road bike, but again, it's in the distant future. It's just a lot to try and save up for and afford to run, plus your everyday car too. This is one of my favourite parts on this route. Nice open countryside, not really any cars around. You've got all the views in the background, as you can see. All the pollen fields are nice and yellow. You've got some nice bends coming up here just to lean the bike around a bit. But yeah, just a nice gentle steady ride, quarter throttle, lean the bike, and it just loves it. Look at that view, it's just stunning. I do love where I live, to be honest with you guys. Like I said before, it's nice for some of the American watchers if you do watch these videos, because your scenery is like completely different to where I live and vice versa. So I enjoy watching your guys' videos. There's a lot of loose gravel then, just had to point out to Jordan. Got to be a bit careful around these areas of that. Where was I? So yeah, like I was saying, it's vice versa with me watching the American videos. I love to see how smooth your roads are and like your scenery in the background too. Another nice bend just here. Lean the bike. Throttle out. Those pollen fields that we could see in the background a minute ago. This is definitely my favourite time of the year to be riding. I just love, like I said earlier, the temperature is just perfect. You don't get too hot, you're not too cold, and you've got loads of grip on the road because it's nice and dry, and you can just enjoy the ride. You're not like sweating in all your gear or whatever. Running cyclists. I think what I will do at some point for you guys is just do a GoPro setup and what motorcycle gear that I'm currently wearing, because I do get quite a lot of questions on, like for example, what make my helmet is that I'm wearing and my jacket, and also what GoPro Hero cameras am I using, what setup have I got, what chin mount am I using. So I don't see the big deal with me doing another video somewhere separate, and I'll just show you guys how I've done it, because to be fair, the chin mount one, I've had to do quite a bit of modification to it to make it fit this type of helmet. In the end, I ended up cutting the straps that come with it because it didn't reach, the Velcro didn't reach each other to stay tight enough. So I had to cut that off with a pair of scissors, and I've had to cable tie that to the helmet itself, which to be honest is a lot more stronger and safer than what the Velcro straps were. So I can show you that somewhere how I've done it. And again, I'll go over what kit I have got and what I'm currently wearing. I've got two types of stuff I like to wear depending on the weather and just the mood. So we're going to go straight on up here to where it goes to Locker Ridge. Horses there to your right. Be careful with this bend here, it's like steeper than it looks. when we get to the top, that is where I started off my second Vlog 2 video, if you remember, if you've watched that video, then that is. So to my right, you can see how high we're going up this hill right now, but you'll see all of the countryside up high in a second. It's just stunning. If I just look to the right, and that's the lay-by just here that I stopped in, and then there's the view. Really nice. Ah, there's Jordan. Right, okay, so we've got Terry on the Kawasaki Z900 there on the right, and Jordan with the Yamaha 2006 R6. So them two are just going to run their bikes in. I apologise that my camera did cut out previously, but I've just put 2 fresh batteries in both GoPros, and we're just going to go for a random ride, give all the bikes a good run, and just enjoy the weather pretty much. So I'm going to follow these two. So I'm going to follow these two, just literally go wherever pretty much. Oh, what's happened to this bike here? Not sure. And my ABS lights come on again. I don't know why that's not going off this time. I think what I'll have to do is put my battery on charge when I get back to the unit later and see if that does anything. So we're currently in Calne area. I think I'm going to head sort of Chippenham, Wiltshire area, loop round into Lacock village, and then back towards Devizes town, because Jordan needs to get back off, and then I'll probably stay out with Terry for a bit and go on a different route. Right, so straight over, second exit. Now I've got the camera angles set up randomly. Like I said, this is the first time testing out all this equipment, so I'm hoping the angles are looking okay. So Terry on the Kawasaki Z900, he purchased that bike coming up a year now, I believe. He said he's pretty happy with how it rides, good value for its money. He hasn't been able to get out on it as much as he wished at the moment, because the weather changed pretty much after he got it. I think he's just glad to be out today, just to give his bike a good run and just enjoy the ride pretty much. Like I said, we've got perfect weather today too. So we're just entering Pewsham. There's an absolute devastating accident that happened there a few years back. That's why all those flowers are there on that sign. A couple of young lads, I think, lost control in a car, and the worst happened pretty much. The car set on fire with them all in it. It makes my stomach just go funny every time I come across this road now since that happened. But yeah, I just really feel sorry for them families that had to go through hell with whatever happened that night. So we're we're just entering Chippenham now, as you can see on that sign, and we're going to take the first exit up here at the roundabout. Escort XR3i, nice. Don't see many of them around anymore. Got good stories with the XR3i. My stepbrother pretty much had two of those, and he was a bit of a nuisance, shall we say, when he owned his one. But yeah, they were seriously good times back in the day. They are good motors, to be fair. So we're going to take a left here, first exit. So this is heading towards Chippenham Hospital sort of way. Lane. And then the first exit. This is the way I travel home pretty much every day for my everyday job, as I work in this town. I drive this way home, but I go on the back roads to Corsham and then head back into sort of Trowbridge way. Another biker up in front. Got Chippenham Hospital there to the left. Jordan and Terry are both behind me, just behind quite a few cars, trying to get round them. Oh, so this pub here to the right, the Pheasants, they do a really good carvery on Sundays. I think it's about £12 something for a large or extra large or something. It's really nice. Going to loop around this roundabout a minute so they can catch up. So they're just there with the other biker. They are, so they're both back behind me along with the other biker, whoever that is. Don't know if you can see them all in my mirror. Smashed up Golf over there. So we're going to take the third exit, heading towards Lacock. So you've got Lyneham College there to your left. So when we get to the traffic lights, we're going to take a left, which goes into Lacock Village. Stunning scenery as always, especially on days like this. I'd imagine it's going to be quite busy, but we're just going to cut through so we can get to the other side, and then we can head back towards Devizes for Jordan. Yeah, you see how busy it is already, look, all this traffic. So let's bring the speed down to 30 miles an hour through this way. So this is the main part of Lacock Village to the left, where everyone starts exploring. You can go for the Lacock Abbey down the bottom, but like I said, we're going to cut through just so we can get onto the other side of this area, which will then take us back towards Devizes way. So people come from that section there, and there's Lacock Abbey to my left. Don't know if you guys can see that because I'm quite low down. Oh, hang on, I've lost Jordan and Terry. What's going on? Well, they just stuck beyond traffic. Oh, there they are. See them. So So yeah, you can see how stunning all the high-end grounds look over that wall just about. Oh, speed up a bit because there's cars coming. You've got the river that runs through under this bridge. Another nice pub, the Bell Inn. Again, they do very nice roast dinners. Another biker. So now we just need to get up this hill. That's a nice route. If you turn right, going back towards Melksham way, some nice back roads that way and scenery. I might do that in another video. Someone will take that route just to show you guys. And then I could probably cut over the traffic lights and head sort of Caution way. Another nice area. There's some fun back roads actually, Caution way. Nice like tight twisty roads, pretty fun. So I'll probably do that in a different video. When you get to the top of this hill, you've got like one of the famous Lacock churches to your right in a second, a bit more further on up. Another pub there, the Rising Sun. I haven't been in that one yet for food. I've been there for drink but not for food. It always smells nice when you drive or ride past. So you've got the church there, and then when you continue coming around with these bends, there's a spot that I like to always stop off at, and it's very popular in Wiltshire for people taking walk around videos of their pride and joy or whatever, because you've got like a nice castle in the background, and it's just, again, just beautiful scenery, somewhere nice to stop, take a few nice pictures, and then you move on. So that's just a bit more up here, which I'm talking about. So there's the castle to my right, and then you've got the scenery that side. Oh yeah, and you can also pull up down here, look, because it's full of bluebells. Really good for pictures there in that lay-by. So that's where I stopped off last year in the RX-7 and on my bike. Took some pictures of all the bluebells in the background. Looks pretty good. But yeah, this whole section to the left is just full of them, as you can see. Right, I'm going to get past this car because he's doing my head in. Sounds so good, that bike. well, hopefully very soon I should be able to get another video out with all of us out as mates out on the bikes. We've got quite a nice variety of bikes. I say I've got the Indian Scout Bobber. I'm the only one that's got a cruiser type bike. Jordan's got the R6, Terry's got the Z900, and then we've got two others, Matt and Dan. They've got Yamaha MT-09s. Another chap, John, he's got a 90s Kawasaki Ninja, I think it is. He's always wanted one of those bikes since a kid. He's not long bought it, and yeah, he's enjoying it. But I haven't been out riding with him yet. We're still waiting for that right time just to get everyone off of work. The weather's good, and we will get there. And now I've got this GoPro stuff like pretty much dialed in. I'm happy to put everything on record, and we'll just go out for a nice steady ride again. Love these bends around this area. I know these roads very well. And now we're dropping it into Roud. This bend here is an absolute nightmare for car crashes. You can see those posts that's been put in. Basically, the house that owns it put those posts in because a car went through their fence into their garden. He fitted the posts, and then literally the next day someone else went through it again. It's just unbelievable. I don't know how it happens all of the time, but just careless driving, I guess. Oh, I feel sorry for that cyclist. Look at this for a hill. He'll definitely know about it when he gets to the top of this hill. Fucking steep. When you get to like this bit sort of here that's so steep and just keeps on going. And we're back in Devizes now. I'm not sure where Jordan's going to be stopping. But when he stops, I'll turn the GoPros off, and then that'll be it for today's video. And it won't be long until I have another video up, because I'm going to be doing a lot more riding now. This weather's staying like this. I try and make the most of it. Any free time I get, I just get out on the bike pretty much, and I'm just going to chuck these GoPros on every time. Fucking road down here so bad, and his whole bloody lot needs relaying. Okay, so I think we're going to be pulling up into the Esso garage coming up. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video very soon. Definitely won't be taking me that long, so until then, I'll see you all in the next one.